Megan,
What?
who are you rolling tonight?
I'm rolling her boy. I'm rolling Vax.
I'll give you guys one guess as to who I'm fucking rolling.
The Smashers Mavens?
Matron of Smavens. Look at these dice, though. These are so pretty. I love these dice.
Those are really pretty dice. I like those a lot.
Ready to roll?
I am.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
This is the best I've ever rolled on Vax's dice.
I rolled pretty good, too.
I rolled a 19.
Ooh, I rolled a 17. Good job, Vax.
Yes!
And I rolled a natural 20 last time on Vex. Good on the twins.
I've never rolled so high on his dice before. Never. I always roll so low.
Okay, well, I guess that's me then.
Take it away, Allie.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Allie and this is Meg. And today we are watching The Legend of Vox Machina Season 2, Episode 4, Those Who Walk Away. We ended on kind of a dour, sad note last time. And we are now coming into what is one of my favorite episodes, not of this season, but of the whole show. I adore this episode. It's one of my favorites. I'm super excited to get into it. If you're new to our channel for whatever reason, spoiler alert, Meg and I have seen the show 1,000 fucking times. We love this show. It's one of our favorite shows of all time. We're probably going to quote things. We're going to laugh at things before they happen. We're going to make jokes about things that are happening in the game. Don't worry about it. We've seen it a bunch of times. We're just here preparing for season 4, which is set to come out hopefully around January. And we're also set for the Mighty Nein coming out November as well. Another thing, too, if you're also new and you don't know, Meg and I take notes. So if you do see us looking down, please don't be alarmed. We are just here taking notes about some stuff that's going on. Before we conclude our intro here, I do want to let everyone know something as well. If you're new to our channel, Meg and I live on opposite coasts of the United States, and we are actually going to be together in October for an in-person D&D group. Meg and I play D&D together. I'm the Dungeon Master. She's one of my players. And her party is getting together for an in-person game. So we are supposed to be together and we will have our equipment ready to film because at the same time that we're going to be together, Critical Role is going to be in New York for Comic-Con. I'm going to see them at the New York live show and then I'm immediately flying to meet Meg at our undisclosed location so that we can have our in-person D&D game. And so they are going to be at New York Comic-Con about 2 days after I'm seeing them live in New York City at Radio City Music Hall. And we think they're going to have a trailer for the Mighty Nein. So we're preparing to record during that time anyway. What I need from you guys is to let us know if you're interested in Meg and I doing some sort of live stream or filmed Q&A, something of the sort, just because we want to take advantage of the opportunity while we have it. So if you do have any questions for Meg and I that we can answer in a Q&A, please go leave them over on our community page, or you can probably just leave them in the comments here and we'll try to put a pin in them and keep them so that we can answer them when we get on stream together. That stream is probably going to happen the weekend of like October 11th or October 12th, something like that. So if you're interested in checking us out, then please keep an eye on our page. We are going to be posting about it. Just to let you guys know, we just want to throw that out there so we can have people come and join us for a little get together as Meg and I are going to be in person for the first time since April, yeah.
Yeah, since April. This is a rare occurrence. Allie and I get to be together, so we're going to take advantage of it.
Without any further ado, Meg, you ready to get into this?
I'm so ready. Let's go.
I love this episode. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Poachers, maybe? I've been hearing horrid sounds.
Fuck me. Let's not stick around to find out.
Oh. Oh, I looked up at the wrong time.
Quick, in here.
Kind of looks like a dinosaur. I was thinking it was a dragonborn, but it kind of looked like a dinosaur of some sorts.
Yeah, because at first I saw the guy sitting at the campfire. I'm like, oh, it's like Dragonborn, like you said, but definitely, I don't think so.
They've hurt him.
Oh,
Vex.
poor thing. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh my god, baby Trinket is so cute.
Oh, what are you going to do? Raise a damn bear?
Sometimes you
Yeah.
have to embrace what's in front of you. Don't fight it.
It's since that day's been no sleep.
Pike, heal her! There's nothing to heal.
Somebody do something!
Oh, Liam.
We gotta do it while the body's still warm. Here, help me. Here we go.
This can't be happening. Who was with her?
Yeah, Percy, you should look ashamed.
She's gonna owe me big time for this. If it works.
God. Oh.
I mean, that's so ominous, right?
Yeah. That's an understatement.
You... What? No. Take me instead, you raping bitch!
It's a direct quote from the campaign. That's what he actually said to Matt during the game.
Stone cold.
Vixalia, it was an accident.
Well. Fuck. You saved her. Thank you.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh. Trinket's so happy.
Yes, your breath is lovely. But if I died, then how...
Yes!
Hell yeah, let's go.
You know what? Vax had the whole aesthetic for the Deathwalker's ward. I'm sorry, he's fine as fuck. He looks so good.
Yes?
Yeah, careful now.
Thanks, Percy.
The matron. What did I just do?
Yeah. Vax, what did you
Yeah,
just...
Auntie.
Wouldn't you like to know, buddy?
I feel like we should be keeping an eye out for traps. Pretty sure Grog set them all off on the way in.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I love you too, Trinket. But we have to keep up.
The Calamity!
This Vince's mate.
We gotta get you watching EXU Calamity. It's so fucking good.
I'd be down. Oh. There he is. Pedo Bear.
Put some respect on Pervon's name.
What is that?
Oh, shit.
That's a lot of rows of teeth.
You're back there the whole time?
This is such a cool fight, though.
No, I don't.
Ooh.
I feel weird.
Oh.
Petrified.
Oh, just petrified!
Percy. Percy gets so sassy in this season.
He does. I love Percy's sassy, like sass.
Yvonne.
Ooh.
Come on. Tap it, it's everywhere.
I like how that thing's just mouth open, wide-eyed.
Not a single thought behind that eye. Yep, Pervon's not wearing the armor anymore, now Vax is.
Hail the new champion.
So cool.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's sick as fuck. I love this music too. This is some of my favorite music in the whole show. And he's fast as fuck, boy.
Hell yeah, he is. Look at him go.
Yeah, a rogue with dash plus whatever the fuck this gave him is crazy.
Help my friends.
Oh, there's that.
This part when he puts it into the side and rides it up.
I gotcha.
Listen to this hero music.
Bidet Critters.
Look at him go. If I was keyless right now, I would be panting.
When they cut back to her later, she's like, this. That's my man, bitch. This was my screensaver for a while. This shot of him up in the air in front of the matron. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. The animation team did their big one with this episode. Okay, I don't like eyeball stuff, but like when it's my man doing it, I'm fine.
Well, damn.
Look at Keelan.
You two disappeared right before that.
She's so mean. She said,
Was I worthy? Listen, we'd love to apologize all afternoon, but if you don't want to drown, we should get the fuck out of here.
we should get the fuck out of here. He's so funny.
I like Cash.
I do too. I like how funny he is.
Oh, also that water is below freezing, by the way.
Oh, it has to be.
Matt is literally like, yeah, it's freezing. Below freezing. Take that as you will.
I was careless. Sometimes we have a habit of moving too quickly. I don't want to hear it right now. I rushed in and it nearly got Vex killed. No, it did get her killed. I don't know what I would have done different.
You know what?
Deserved.
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 Tell me you're ditching us again.
We misjudged you. It's rare what you all have. Trust me. I guess Osisa knows what she's doing.
And listen, I know it won't make up for what happened, but I want
You
you
could
to
put
have
Trinket in
this.
there.
Or grog. Man just being haunted by the visions. We love a haunted hero.
Hello?
Him, Caleb.
Orem. Liam. I love the design of the matron. She's so cool.
For any of us.
Brother, whatever this all means, we'll figure it out. Nothing's changed.
Oh.
Everything's changed.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. That was so quick. I feel like we just started the episode and now it's over.
I know that episode goes by fast because there's like so much going on in it. It's like high stakes, like you're worried about things that are happening, and then there's the big fight. Like it goes by quick.
No, for sure. I was like, we just started. Now it's over? Yeah, Allie, that was The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 2, Episode 4, Those Who Walk Away. What did you think?
It's one of my favorite episodes in the whole show.
Besides the kill box.
Yeah, besides the kill box, which is episode 10 of this season. And I also really enjoy episode 11. There's a great Vax moment in episode 11, which I love. But the kill box, I think, it's just such a good episode. It's so fucking good. But I really, really, really enjoyed this episode.
It's a really good episode. I love this episode.
Yep.
Would you like to start us off on notes?
I absolutely can. So we started off here tonight with the introduction to how Vex and Vax got Trinket, their bear, Vexalia's what is it, her companion?
I would say companion.
Yeah, I think that's what it is in D&D, is like your animal companion that you have, because she's a beast master, beast ranger, or something like that. I don't play rangers, so I wouldn't know, but she has an animal companion, which obviously is Trinket. But this is how they found Trinket. And while that scene is interesting in that it sets up, this is how they found the bear, what's most important is the words that she says to Vax in that scene, which then loop back in later. We'll get to that in a minute. We saw in this, like, we got our first, like, really good look at the soul tethers that link people together. Very specifically, Vex and Vax are, of course, linked. They are twins. We saw the matron break the tether between Vex and Vax, which actually does come up in the game. Like, it does come into play, and it comes up in the show as well. In the first season, there's a moment when Vax is sneaking around. It's like episode 3, I think, when you're learning about Percy and you're learning about the Briarwoods when they show up for the dinner. Vax is upstairs and he's checking out the Briarwood stuff, and he jumps out of a window and he says Chenga, and Vex just has like a sense that something is wrong with him. That sense is now gone, and that will come into play later, of her not knowing that something is wrong with him because their tether is now broken. And I think I mentioned it when we watched that episode of, like, I want to come back to this because it'll come up later on. This is what I wanted to come back to, was this moment here. Vax is officially wearing the Deathwalker's ward, which is the first vestige of divergence that they have caught. The divergence. So basically what happened was, in Exandria, in this world that Matt built, there was a time when the gods walked amongst the people, and there came a point where they looked upon themselves and said, we can no longer be here. We are doing more harm than we are doing good. And they created something called the Divine Gate, which basically bars divinity, meaning the gods, from crossing through into the mortal plane. So they sealed themselves away behind a divine gate, left the mortals on Exandria. And, like, yes, magic can come through, people can still talk and communicate with the gods, but they themselves are unable to cross it. Becomes a big thing in Campaign 3. If you want to learn more about Divergence, watch Campaign 3 or watch EXU Divergence, which is fantastic. So these vestiges were worn by champions and by high-ranking members of these religions during that time. So the Deathwalker's ward, of course, was worn by Pervon, who was the champion of the Matron of Ravens. There is a reference to something else, which is called the Calamity, which talks about when the gods went to war against the mortals. This is before the Divergence. So the Divergence happened after the Calamity. Because basically what happens is the gods and the betrayers, so they're in this pantheon, there are betrayer gods who are pretty much against mortals. They don't really care for mortals. And then there's the prime deities and just the regular gods who love the mortals, who care about them, whatever. They went to war, these two factions, and they were destroying the world. The gods and the betrayers teamed up to smite the mortals because the mortals were building a god-killing weapon. And they knocked a floating city out of the sky called Aor. It's going to come up in Campaign 2, y'all! It's going to come up in the Mighty Nein, so that's going to be super fun to get into that. But then, because of this, the primes and the gods specifically looked upon themselves and they said, look at what we've done to our children. We can't do this anymore. And then the Divergence happened after, not long after. So getting to see a glimpse of the Calamity as someone who is a big Critical Role fan, who watched EXU Calamity, and getting to see all of that unfold in animation is amazing. In this also, Vax getting these visions, seemingly, of the Calamity, of him seeing people at war, of him seeing the destruction and the downfall, and specifically of him seeing Pervon, the former champion. They get into this combat, and it's really important that Vax has this moment because he has to understand what's at stake. He sees what Pervon has been through, and Pervon was basically the shepherd during that time, saying, I'm serving my queen, and this is what was the world. You have to be prepared for something like this to happen to you. But also, too, the big thing that happened to Vax in this is that he had to accept that death was okay. But Vax, in this moment when he is fighting against Pervon, learns from Vexalia. Sometimes, we can't always fight what's in front of us. Sometimes we just have to accept it for what it is. And for him to look upon the former champion and say, he's going to kill me. Okay, that's it. And then lets him kill him. And that is the acceptance of him officially becoming the champion of the Matron of Ravens, which he now is. His vestige, too, we also saw the Deathwalker's ward when he put it on was in its what's called its dormant state. It was considered dormant, which meant that it wasn't activated, but now it is awakened now that Vax is officially the champion. It is awakened now, which means he gets some different benefits and some different buffs that I can go into if you're interested in or not. And the last stage of the vestige is exalted, which we will see not too terribly long. We also had this amazing confrontation between Vax and Percy, where Percy didn't, I mean, he apologized, but it was almost kind of selfish. It wasn't like, I'm sorry your sister died and you had to grieve. It was, I should have paid more attention. I don't know. I don't love Percy's apology.
It was the guilt.
Yeah, it's guilt. And I don't love Percy's apology, and I don't love the way that he doesn't listen to Vax, or Vax is like, not now. Like, literally, my sister died 2 hours ago, and you're trying to talk to me about it.
The punch was deserved.
Yeah, the punch was well deserved because Percy wasn't listening to him. I love the tension between them, especially because the two of them are kind of like the unofficial leaders of the group, Percy especially. This definitely shakes things up here, this dynamic between them. Then we also had the necklace being given over. This becomes a key feature of Vex. It's one of her big things, just like some other items that we may have already seen that she hasn't quite acquired yet, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. The necklace is really important because it's where she keeps Trinket most of the time. And it's a blessing for the animators because they hate animating Trinket because they don't like animating animals. And then last but not least, we got a glimpse of Anna Ripley scrying on our party. Not good.
No.
Very, very not good. But Anna Ripley, who we saw escape at the end of Vox Machina, I think this is the first time we've seen her this season, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
And we see her headed to what I know is Western, or West Run, however you want to say it, Western. But she is heading into a city on fire, potentially by a dragon. I have one final note about the matron. I'll just do that real quick. So the matron, it's really interesting. When Cash is trying to revive Vex, he says something where he's like, we're in her domain, she's too powerful. There's a conversation that comes up with the matron in campaign 3 that I find very fascinating, where the matron does not like revivification. She does not like revival magic. It's not that I find that interesting and that it doesn't make sense, because it does make sense. I mean, she's a god of death. She believes that there is a final resting place. Like, it's her duty to take care of the souls after they cross into her domain.
It's like cheating death.
Yes, especially. But there is a character in campaign 3 who very heavily fears the matron because she has died, and she feels like the matron is just waiting for her at the end of the tunnel because the second death might be the worst. Or there's a whole conversation that happens throughout the course of campaign 3 about, well, I don't think if I were to ever speak to the matron, she wouldn't like me because I've been revived and I am alive again, even though I was dead. It's an interesting thing here where I like that this is kind of how that same mindset is translated into the animated show of, oh, we are in her domain, she's just too strong. And then we see her breaking that bubble, because that is really, that's kind of her thing. That's kind of how people view her in the CR universe, is that she does not really care for revivification magic, as far as I remember. I remember that from campaign 3, but...
Do you think the followers of the matron have, like, so you know how people can have DNRs? Like, they also have, like, DNRs, like, do not revivify because it's against, like, my matron.
And it literally would be DNR, do not revivify. That's so funny. Well, it's interesting. There's a character, ironically enough, I'll give you one guess as to who plays her, who is a devout cleric of the Matron of Raven. And she is killed at one point and she's revived. Like, she's like disintegrated and is like resurrected later.
Huh.
That's Liev Tell. It's Liam's character. That is the end of my notes there.
Okay. Yeah, I just have just a few, and you've covered some of them already. So I'll just quickly run down the list. Oh, I also forgot to include this in the last episode. We forgot about the most important note.
What?
Grog has a beard now.
Grog got a beard!
I forgot. I'd be like, guys, that's the most important thing that totally happened in this episode. Grog got a beard.
I got a beard.
Honestly, everything you've covered. So... So that's it for my notes.
I love this episode. That fight with it's not the Beholder. What the hell is that creature's
It kind of gives me Beholder vibes, though.
It does, but the Beholder is just a big eyeball, though. I mean, it does have tentacles, but it's not a Beholder.
Trust me, I would know about the fucking tentacles and fucking death ray of the Beholder.
I killed Meg with the beholder in our game. Meg got hit with a death ray. She said, I hit 0. She's like, I'm down. I was like, I literally had a Matt Mercer of like, does that bring you to 0 hit points? And you were like, yeah. I was like, uh-oh.
I'm vexed you're mad in that moment.
She got revived.
She did, and now she has a different, she's turning the page.
She dyed her hair. She's great.
Yeah.
She dyed her hair and got a boyfriend. Now she's fine. I can't remember what that creature's called. Like I said, I don't know that it has an official name. Like I said, I want to say it has to do with like seeing, like the seer, the looker, the beholder, something like that. But the fight that Vax has with it, it's one of my favorite fights in the whole show besides the kill box. I've mentioned this a few times, but it's also that shot of him when he sticks the knife into the side and then rides it up is maybe one of the hottest things I've ever seen.
In real life and animation, like just overall.
It's been a while since I saw a scene where I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's it. That's it for me.
When he jumps off and he's like framed by the portrait of the Raven, the Raven Queen. I genuinely think that's one of my favorite like stills from Critical Role, and it was my computer screensaver for a long time. I really, really, really love that shot. It's beautiful. You ready to conclude here for the night, Meg?
Yeah, I'm ready. I can rest peacefully tonight thinking of that scene with Vex.
Thinking about Vax'ildan,
Mhm.
as I will, as I want to do. All right, guys, Meg and I are going to end here for the night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you somehow missed our intro because you skipped it, Meg and I are going to be in person together in about 2 months, not even 2 months, like a month and a half in October. The second week of October, we're going to be together. We would love to do a live stream. We would love to have everyone show up and hang out with us. It's probably going to be about October 11th, October 12th. One of those days we'll let you guys know as we get closer to it. But if you guys have any questions for us, please drop them on our community tab. By this point, when you guys are watching this video, we probably should have made a post that was like, please leave your questions down below. So please head over there and leave us questions if you have any questions for us. I would say there's no topic that I won't really touch. Like, let us know if you want to know about our work, if you want to know about how we met, if you want to know about us as people, if you want to know about the shows that we like, anything that you guys are interested in, please just let us know. Meg and I would love to have that so that we can do some of that during our live stream. And then once our live stream is done, we'll put the VOD up so you guys can watch it. If you guys can't make the stream, we totally get it. But please head over to our community page and let us know if you guys are interested in that or if you have any questions for us. We're also doing Arcane on Fridays if you guys haven't seen those by now. And we also did the Andor series too if you wanted to watch that. After Vox Machina and after Arcane, Meg and I are going to be focusing solely on the Mighty Nein for right now. We think we're going to drop down to just one show because our schedules have been very hectic recently. So we are going to be focusing solely on the Mighty Nein. We're very excited for it.
Feel free to also watch Arcane on Patreon.
Yes, we have a Patreon. You can watch Arcane for free on Patreon. Arcane, YouTube fucking hates my Arcane edits. They don't like how I edit Arcane. And you know what? Fuck them. That's fine. I put them up on Patreon. They're totally free. You just have to become a public member of our channel. They go up at the same time that they do here on our YouTube channel, but they are edited in full over there. Whereas here, sometimes I have to cut out bits that I really don't want to, but just to get them past the YouTube censors, I have to do it that way. But on Patreon, they're edited normally.
Thanks, Netflix.
Yes, thanks, Netflix. If you'd like to watch them normally, please watch them on the Patreon. They are linked in our bio here on our YouTube channel. You guys can watch them there. And they should be linked in all of the Arcane episodes as well. If you go to our Arcane